Happy Wellness Wednesday, everyone. Today's asana is tree pose. Tree pose is a combination of balance, stability, strength, stretch, and a complete focus-driven asana. When done the right way, this asana has many benefits, and here they are. Tree pose stretches and strengthens the muscles of the legs, hips, back, core, arms, and shoulders. This balancing pose involving the joints of the hips, knee, ankles, and shoulders are all engaged, helping to keep the body stable. With practice of tree pose, you'll gain better mobility in the joints and muscles involved. As the arms are stretched upwards, there's an active use of the chest, the rib cage, diaphragm, and intercostal muscles. Those are your breathing muscles. The active use of these help to bring in more air into the lungs. However, if raising the arms above the head is difficult, then you can bring your hands together in prayer at heart center. By maintaining a straight look during the pose, this aids in mindfulness. To achieve balance and strength, you should bring your awareness initially to your pelvis and shoulders. This is the foundation of the pose. With the pelvis stable, the awareness can move towards the rest of the body, like the legs, the core, your back, and arms to complete the posture. With time, improved focus and concentration can help gain confidence in other challenging balancing poses. Balancing in this pose without disturbing the prana flow requires having a clear understanding on the alignment. So, placing the foot on the groin or inside your inner thigh, the outer rotation of the hips and knees, the grounding action of all four corners of the foot, and the 5 toes pointing forward, the placing of the hips and the pelvis, the alignment of the shoulders stacked on top of the hips, and the raised arms directly over the shoulders and hip together help in completing this pose. That will give you the most benefit. The posture looks good and balancing becomes easier. With repeated practice, the spine elongates. Tree pose helps bring balance in the physical body and the mental state of the mind. It can help unwind and de-stress by bringing all of the awareness to your breathing. Most of the joints and the muscles are engaged in this practice, especially the chest, your core, your back, and your pelvis. The flow of energy or your prana is increased. With the regulation of the breathing, the nervous system is calm, flushing out the unwanted energy out of the body. With the outflow of the unwanted energy, there is room for inflow of prana, which can smoothly travel to the rest of your body. The increased prana flow brings balance in the body, breath, and mind, a sense of calmness deep within. It teaches you how to be strong and flexible, and at the same time, how to be rooted without being rigid. Since trees must be able to sway in the wind, feeling rooted in your feet is important. This is a meditative pose, keeping the gaze at one point. I encourage you to practice this with your eyes closed if you're feeling comfortable. The third eye chakra is activated, which is known as the source of intuitive wisdom and creativity. The pressure at the lower back and spine, and with the grounding action of the pelvis and the foot, the root chakra is stimulated, which is responsible for stability and security. At a subtle level, the engagement of the core muscles impact the internal organs, stimulating them. Also, being a hip opener with the engagement of the pelvis impacts the reproductive system, helping women with infertility issues and bringing hormonal balance. Tree pose, yes, all of that and more. So today I have something special for you. My son, Sahar, will demonstrate tree pose. I'll see you on the mat. Tree pose. First, you're going to start with your feet together. Feel grounded. Next, you're going to bring your right foot either to your ankle, to your calf, or above the knee. You can place your hands into prayer at your chest. Or you can branch your leaves out and come up into a tree pose. And you hold your balance here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back towards your chest into prayer. Lower your foot down and bring your arms to your side. Tree pose.